Welcome to Lit with Ernest, the show where we dive into the lives and works of the world's most fascinating authors. Today, we're going to talk about Laurence Sterne, a literary giant who left an indelible mark on the world of literature. Sterne was an 18th-century English novelist, clergyman, and satirist, best known for his influential novels like Tristram Shandy and A Sentimental Journey. But before we dive into his literary contributions, let's get to know the man behind the pen. Laurence Sterne was born on November 24, 1713, in Clonmel, Ireland, to a family of modest means. His father, Roger Sterne, was an English army officer, and his mother, Agnes Heppenstall, was from a respectable Irish family. Sterne's early life was marked by frequent moves, as his father's military career took the family to various parts of England and Ireland. Despite these challenges, Sterne's love for learning and literature flourished, thanks in part to his uncle, Richard Sterne, who later became the Archbishop of York. Sterne's educational journey began at the local grammar school in Halifax, where he developed a passion for classical literature and language. He then went on to study at Jesus College, Cambridge, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1736. During his time at Cambridge, Sterne was heavily influenced by the works of Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope, and other prominent writers of the era. These influences would later shape his own writing style and satirical approach. After completing his studies, Sterne became a clergyman in the Church of England, serving as a vicar in various parishes across Yorkshire. However, it was during this time that he began to develop his writing skills, producing sermons, essays, and even some early attempts at fiction. Sterne's experiences as a clergyman also informed his literary work, particularly in his portrayal of the human condition and the complexities of relationships. His most famous novel, Tristram Shandy, published in 9 volumes between 1759 and 1767, is a postmodern masterpiece that defies easy categorization. The novel's non-linear narrative, playful use of language, and self-referential humor have made it a favorite among scholars and readers alike. Tristram Shandy is a novel about the fragility of human experience, the power of storytelling, and the limitations of language. Sterne's other notable work, A Sentimental Journey, published in 1768, is a more introspective and emotional novel that explores themes of love, loss, and personal growth. The novel follows the journey of Yorick, a young clergyman, as he travels through France and Italy, grappling with his own emotions and relationships. A Sentimental Journey is a beautifully written novel that showcases Sterne's mastery of language and his ability to evoke powerful emotions in his readers. Sterne's legacy is profound and far-reaching. His innovative approach to narrative structure, language, and satire has influenced generations of writers, from Jane Austen to James Joyce. His work has also shaped the development of literary theory, particularly in the areas of postmodernism and deconstruction. Sterne's emphasis on the subjective experience, the power of emotions, and the complexity of human relationships has made him a beloved author among readers and scholars alike. Despite his significant contributions to literature, Sterne's work was not without controversy. Some critics accused him of being too sentimental or sarcastic, while others saw him as a threat to traditional literary values. However, Sterne remained committed to his artistic vision, continuing to push the boundaries of what was possible in literature. So, what can we learn from Laurence Sterne today? For one thing, he reminds us that good writing is all about taking risks. It's about being willing to challenge conventions, speak truth to power, and experiment with new forms and styles. And it's also about being honest, brutally, unflinchingly honest, about the human condition. Sterne's legacy can be seen in many modern writers who have followed in his footsteps. Authors like Thomas Pynchon, Don DeLillo, and David Foster Wallace have all cited Sterne as an influence, and their work reflects his innovative spirit and commitment to pushing the boundaries of literature. In conclusion, Laurence Sterne was a literary giant who left an indelible mark on the world of literature. His writing may not be for everyone, but if you're willing to take the leap, I promise you'll be rewarded with a reading experience like no other. Like this episode if it hits true. Share it if you respect honest talk about authors. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.